Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. It's Wendy here from Little Nest Crafts and I'm bringing you this video today. It's the flip through of a project that I made when I was part of a collaboration that was being held by Rachel and Bella Crafts, and they had a guest designer, the lovely Angela Kerr, and this collaboration ran from the 1st of July to, I think it was the 21st, 22nd of July. It ran for about 3 weeks, and it promoted 2 of the kits that Angela and Rachel and Bella produced between them. And being on the design team, I had free access to the kits and produced a project and videoed the project that I made, and it was how to make a cover for a flip-flop journal. And so for my regular followers, that people that follow my channel regularly, hopefully you'll have seen that video, and this is the follow-up to that, the final journal. So I won't go into all the ins and outs of the collaboration, but for those of you who haven't seen it, if you go to hashtag Crafty Summer Simples, you will see all the guest designers that were on the collaboration and the projects that they made. So if you, as I say, if you type in that into your computer, it will take you to the link, and there'll be a whole list there of all the very talented crafters that were, that joined in the collaboration. So I do hope that you'll do that, and I hope that you'll give them a comment and like their videos if you do. So I'll just move that to one side, and I'll bring on the journal that I made. And this is it. As you can see, it's a flip-flop journal, which is, for those of you who don't know what a flip-flop journal is, it's kind of 2 journals that face in the opposite direction. One opens up this side and one opens up that side, and when you join them together, it gives you the option of having either 3 pockets or 4 pockets, depending on what you do with the join in this middle section here. Now, when I joined these 2 journals together, I made it that I only wanted the 3 pockets. So yeah, and then I made the cover a couple of weeks ago and put photos on Rachel and Bella's website there. So it's a very simple cover. All it is some tulle, and then I put layers of the papers that are available in the kits, and I took an image, and then I did some fussy cuts. Now, some of the fussy cuts, like this little bird and this flower, are from the kit, but these 3 here were actually in my stash. That's from the kit, and the sentiments are from the kit as well. And this one here is from my stash. So very simple closure, some nice organza ribbon, and how I've done that is I've used some double-sided tape underneath the cover, this print here. I put it on first and then put that paper on the top, so it's sandwiched in between, so it does give you a nice secure fastening there. And then on the ends of the ribbon, I've just used a lighter just to gently melt the ends to stop them from fraying, because organza ribbon is a bit prone to fraying at the edges. So I'll just straighten my doily there. So inside I've got a pocket, and this is an envelope from the kit and some tags from the kit, and this is from most of the images and most of the fussy cuts are from Angela's section of the kit. However, I think that is from Rachel's part of the kit. I'll try and tell you as we're going through, but I might get them wrong. So I've basically nothing much done to the envelopes because I think they're really pretty as they are. Some of them I've decorated and some of them I haven't, and the same goes for the tags. Some I've put eyelets in, some I've used Angela's tabs to decorate the tops with, and some I've machined round and some I haven't, just to, you know, make things a little bit different as you go through. So as you can see, the images are really lovely and reminiscent of our retreat that we went on, that was run by Rachel and Bella. And if anybody is contemplating on going on one of their retreats, I do highly recommend them. And I'll put the details of the retreats, and I'll put the details of Angela's and Rachel and Bella's websites and their shops in the information box at the bottom of this video. So, lovely pastel shades, and I've made some paper ruffles which I've decorated with a bit of my lace trims, and some of the pages I've used tabs on, some fussy cuts here, and also some die cut flowers. These are from a Tim Holtz wildflower die. Some images from the kits which I've just decorated the corner. Oh, look at that, it's beautiful. All the wildflowers, the mallow plant in the background there looks lovely. This is Angela's lovely sheet there, as is the writing pages. So there's plenty of pages to write in this little journal. And lots of pockets. I've put lots of pockets in, and lots of little pieces of ephemera and little tags. And as I said before, some of the tags I've finished with little pink eyelets and put some organza ribbon, and I've backed them with one of my own digitals on the back there. So you've got hens, you've got little pigs, you've got horses throughout this kit. Very country, very English country feel to this kit. Now that's one of Rachel's parts of the kit there. And you've got more tags, lady tag there, and that's one of Angela's tags there. Oh, I love that image there. It looks like a very Cotswold cottage. Little pocket there, one of Angela's pockets, and that's one of Rachel's little tags there with the teacups on. Very snug fit, but it will go in. Some coffee dyed paper, some little baby ducklings, some ephemera from Angela's kit and the tag, but that image there is from Rachel's kit. But as you can see, they really complement each other. It doesn't really matter, you know, if you mix them up in your journals. Lovely bird images there. Love that image. Reminds me of seaside beach huts. Another lovely tag there, which I've machined round. And you've got images. I've put some lace behind there. And this is Angela Kerr's lovely little pooch there, Abby. Little sweetheart she is, I believe. You've got some die cut lace on this one. Basket of eggs, some boots. Look at that, it's lovely. Grandma's wallpaper print, that is beautiful. And then that, I could not have it as a centerpiece, so I've done absolutely nothing with it because it's just beautiful as it is. And I've used a couple of metal charms for the cords in the middle. little envelope there I made out of one of the background pages, and I've put in a little card inside and just used a little flower there. Another tag there, and I've used that as a tuck spot and used a little tiny paper clip to hold it in. Another tag there, and I've made a little support for it to stop it, you know, falling out of this little tuck spot that I've used one of the circles with. So you just slide your tag in and out, and I've glued it in an L shape so that catches the corner there, and I've put a fussy cut on that little piece of card stock there, and it just keeps it in the centre of the paper. Another paper ruffle trim. That's beautiful, isn't it? And then you've got lovely cream teas there, and lots of little pieces of ephemera there, some script, some cards, another picture of Abby. And then this is the project that I did. So anybody who's seen the video will have seen how I made this little flip up, and it's a flip up, but it's got a secret pocket, and inside there I've put a little envelope, 2 little tags which I've finished off with some florals, and when you put the flap back down, you push that forward, push that back in the pocket, and this little circle actually stops the flap from opening. And then behind, because I've glued it in with those 3 corners, it's made another pocket, so I've put a tag in there as well. I've made a little snippet, scrap paper, little notepad, and used my punch, my lace punch, and then put a couple of sentiments on there and some lace flowers, and I've put it over the page. So because you can see the back, I've just put a little heart down on the back there as well to give it something pretty to look at. And then you've got some coffee dyed paper with another of Angela's little pockets, and another little card in there. Oopsie daisy. There we go. Some little piglets and another card there, and I've backed it onto some script to make it a little bit bigger. And then in here you've got another envelope, and I've put leftovers in there. I've put in some leftover tabs, so anybody who gets this journal, there's a bit extra in there. Another tag there. I haven't sewn around that one. Some more fussy cuts just to pretty up the pages a little bit. Another tag, another forgotten to just ink round the edge of that one, so I'll do that quickly there. There we go. And then that's the end of that journal, and all I've done is on the back I've just put some more fussy cuts and a sentiment there, and then you flip it over and you come into the second part of the journal. Now when I was on the retreat with Rachel and Bella and all the girls, we had to make a project really quickly out of some items that Rachel gave to us, and this is what I actually produced, and I think I did put it on the video. So basically I just cut out one of the envelopes from the kit, I got a scrap piece of paper, backed it, put a sentiment on, used a fussy cut as a little closure tab there, and then used some coffee dyed paper and made some little pockets and cut out some extra bits to put in, and just made a little mini journal really quickly. And then after the thing was over, I added some lace, because you weren't allowed to put lace on it at the time, but since then I've trimmed some bits with lace and I've put flowers on, etc., to use it as a little something extra in this kit, and use some material as a tab there. So that I've put in this little pocket here, and I've used some die cut flowers on there. And then this was a little envelope that was gifted to me in some like Happy Mail, and I like the colours of it. I thought the colour would complement with it being pink and florally there. I love that hollyhocks there. I've got some hollyhocks in the garden at the moment, but not quite that colour. I've added some little chickens in there, in that little pocket. Lovely kitchen scene there. And you've got some tabs and some extra bits of ephemera and cards there, and used one of the little images to make a tuck spot there to pop them in. Some more coffee dyed paper, and when I made this one I rested them, instead of putting them on a tray, I rested them on the rungs of the oven, and it's caused lines which I quite like on the paper. So that's some coffee dyed, little piece of coffee dyed paper there with some organza and one of the images there. Lovely countryside theme there, which is very reminiscent of where we stay on our retreat. You can see all over the Welsh valleys. Beautiful. Some circles there. There's a label there. That's also from my stash, but I've left it blank because I thought the person might want to write something in there. Little tiny pocket envelope here with some ephemera in, and that's part of the kit. And I've put in a little tag as well in there. One of the birds from the kit. And then you've got tuck spot here, and I've made a pocket, and in the pocket I've put a tag with one of the birds. I love those birds. How beautiful is that? And I've put 2 eyelets in it, and threaded some ribbon through just to finish it off. So it's a floating pocket, that one. You've got some books there, some more flowers, and then I've made a paper ruffle, and I've just used some of Rachel's words here. That's one of her free word kits. Some lovely flowers, some lovely birds again. And then I've done a lace snippet there, and these were laces that I got from the retreat, from a pack that I bought from Bella, because Bella's the queen of slow stitching, and she has the most beautiful laces and quilt pieces, and so I treated myself to some of her laces, and I've added some in this kit. Another tag there, isn't that beautiful? And these two, well, they're all gorgeous. Love them. A bicycle there, and a little tiny there's grandma there in the greenhouse attending to her flower pots. This came from my stash. It was a little paper clip, and I've used it just to hold that little envelope. This is an envelope that's in Rachel's kit. Lovely little tiny envelope there. And I secured it with that paper clip there. And I've used that as a tuck spot for that tag on there. What I've done here is the paper that I use to print, the image that I used to print on here, I've actually gone over it with a coffee dyed print. So it gives you more of a rustic, grungy effect, just to make it be a little bit different to here, but they are actually from the same kit. If I turn it that way, you will actually see. But yeah, I've got a coffee dyed page on a digital, and I've printed over it. Oh, I love that. Look at those. Beautiful, lovely garden. Love thatched cottages. I'd always love to have a thatched cottage, but my husband wasn't keen. He thinks that they, take up too much upkeep, but I'm not sure that they do in comparison to any other roof, but never mind. So yeah, we've got another ruffle trim there, and I've put some lace over the top of that one. Lovely little cow there, a little Highland baby calf, Highland calf. And I've done a snippet there with some pages from the kit and some book page. And another couple of tags. That one I've machined round and backed it with one of my lace digitals. And oops a daisy, let me just pop that out of there. And another little snippet there. And this is the other pocket, the other flip up pocket that I made. With two of the images in, and it's got a bird and some cheeseclothy material, book page, and one of Rachel's words, and same again, it's got a hidden tag tucked away there, and that just holds that pocket, that lid down. And then in the background you've got another tag. And all the girls say that this looks like one of the ladies. In fact, it looks like Steph from Hilltop Journals. Yeah, she's got a resemblance to. Lovely image there. I wish I had a craft room that was like that at the bottom of the garden. So yeah, another gorgeous image there. Couple of tags in this one, so there's plenty to write on, right on the back, plenty of space. And then this is a little flip out, and I've used some washi tape on there, and then I've made another envelope out of one of Rachel's prints and used a sentiment. This was from my stash, and it's one of Angela's from one of Angela's kits. I think it was from her sunflower kit, and I'd got some sentiments left over. And then this is a butterfly out of my stash, and I've just used some faux pearls on there and some lace. As I say, the laces came from Bella at the retreat, and I've just put in some paper with a lace that's got a lace print on it, and so that you've got something to write on. And I always like to put something in the pockets. So another little coffee dye piece there with a tag, another little birdie, gorgeous, lovely images. Some more chucks. That's like my chucks. I like the same breed as that. Sussex hens. There we go. Another tag there, and I've just used a tab from Angela's kit, and here I've made a little tiny booklet out of some scraps, and it was just from the the bits when you tear off your the margins off your book pages. I thought, oh, save throwing them away and all the leftovers of the material. I'll make a tiny little booklet and I've tucked it in one of the little tuck spots I made from one of the images there, and there's a bigger one there, same as what was in the other half. I've tried to replicate, so that there's equal amounts in both sides of the journal. And that is the last pocket. Same again, I've used some digitals, an image from the kit, and one of Rachel's words from her word kit. And same again, when I did the cover, I popped the ribbon underneath to make the closure. Now what I'll do is I'll show you the pockets. So you've got a pocket in the front there, and I've just produced 3 large tags from one piece of the kit, and I've put different colour tabs on, and I've put some words on: hope, faith and charity. They were from my stash, and I've used Tim Holtz dies to do the fussy cut leaves, and then on the back I've left them plain with just my that's one of my lace doilies that I photocopied and made into a digital to put on the back there. So I do hope that you've enjoyed the flip through. I'll just pop these back in the pocket, and here we go. So there we are, and I'll fasten it up off camera because I don't want to waste everybody's time. And but yeah, as I said before, do pop along to Rachel and Bella's and Angela Kerr's shops. If you like the look of those kits, and they are, I highly recommend them. They are lovely, and unfortunately you'll have missed the discounts, but they're still very reasonable price, and they are bumper kits. You get lots of pages, and to look at everybody else, as I said before, go over to #CraftySummerSimples, and you'll see a big long list of other designers, and you'll be able to follow along and see what they've made with the kits as well. If you need any more inspiration, that's where you'll find lots and lots of inspiration. So thank you, everybody. I do appreciate you all, and I'm gradually building up my numbers, and I do appreciate each one of you for subscribing and for leaving me such lovely comments, and I hope that you'll do the same underneath this video. So until the next one, look after yourselves, and I send you all my blessings, and stay safe, and bye for now. Bye.